Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about $50 and under Tesla accessories that I recommend. Some of these I have, some of these I do not have and want to have, but we're going to take a look at them today if you're looking for something for a stocking stuffer or just want to find some neat things to get started with on your Tesla. So some of these are going to be functional, some of these are must-have, and some of these are purely just aesthetic, fun things to have to look at. Throughout the video, I will show you where you can pick these up, and if there's a discount, I'll list them all down below in the description because that stuff constantly changes. So let's get started. First up, there's a center console wrap by CfTesla. I like this one because it is solid plastic and offers maximum protection with a minimalistic design. It is much easier to install than the thinner, flimsy kind of sticker-like ones, and it just looks super classy. It's almost impossible to install these improperly, and there's full video installs of these on my channel. Next up is a charge port wrap by BougeRv. This is more of an aesthetic type thing than a functional thing because there's not a ton of damage that can really be done there in that area unless you're just really bad at aiming, but once you put it on, it looks really cool and it's fairly easy to install. Next is a screen protector. You buy a protector for your phone, so why not your car? You have two ways to go here. You can get a matte finish that offers sun glare protection and reduces fingerprints but looks kind of dull, or you can get a gloss finish which offers the usual protection but will show sun glare and fingerprints just like the original screen. A lot of people go with that option because they don't want to lose that really nice shine, but I personally have put on the matte finish and have left it on. This glow light by JOWUA is the next one. It's designed for all those times in your car when you just simply need some extra light. It has a motion sensor and low light that works perfectly so it can turn on when you open a console. You can also just turn it completely on. It fits in your glove box where you can charge it by USB-C. It comes with a 4-in-1 universal cable and it is made with real wood. Next is Sunshades. There are many options out there, but I recommend CfTesla over the other options I have been sent anyway because they have full blackout options for camping, or if you have small children in the back and you just want to put something to cover them, protect them from the sun. They are made with odorless materials and use FRC silver weaving to make them last longer. They install very quickly, which means they will actually be used. And of course, they fold down very small so they can be tucked away in that little hidden compartment in your trunk. Now, lifting jacks are a convenient accessory to have if you do any of your own tire maintenance. They plug into the jack holes under your car, making it much easier to line up your jack and ensuring you don't have pressure on the wrong areas. You can store them in the hidden compartment of your car as well, and it is something that I'm really glad that I've had. I just recently used them on an install that I had and it made the whole thing much easier to get everything lined up. Make sure you don't damage your battery or your frame. Next are these awesome Tesla glow lights for your doors. Every time I get in my car at night, I am so glad I installed these. You just clip off the OEM lights and clip on the new ones and you're good to go. You can get them with just the logo, or you can get them with the logo and the word Tesla. I personally went with the ones with just the logo because I think minimal is better, but they have all different kinds of options out there and I'll link the ones down below. When my wife ordered her Model Y, this was the first thing that she made me order for her car, so they're already here even though the Model Y isn't here. Next is a slick phone holder by CfTesla. It senses your phone and clamps it, then releases it with one button on the side. It can also be placed anywhere on your dash, so buying one for your passenger is okay. It charges by USB-C and lasts for months on a single charge. For the price, this is one of my favorites and I use it all the time. Now while we're talking about CfTesla, they also make some really great center console and elbow compartment trays. Now these are only compatible with the refreshed models. The front tray comes with a slot for the cable that comes through and holds it there, so if you need to charge your phone and keep it inside your console, it's a great way to keep those accessible, as well as it slides forward and backwards. I often put things in here like my wallet, I put things in here like coins or sunglasses. They just really make it a little more functional. Next is a solution to make your cup holder a bit more stable and grippy for all sizes of cups or cans or whatever you happen to be drinking. These are these rubber inserts by JOWUA. How they work is they have these little rubber bubbles on the side, and when you insert your cup or can into the cup holder, they just squish up, keeping everything tight and nice. And of course, if you spill in them, you just take them out, wash them, instead of trying to wash all the sticky stuff out of your cup holder. Next is a must-have item to protect your charging cord in your garage or potentially outside of your garage. These are super easy to install and bring some organization to your garage. They're designed for you to loop the cord around the big part and then plug your wand right into the middle to protect it. You can find these all over the place on Amazon, but I put a link down to the one I have down below in the description. Now, if you want to spice up the ambience of your car, you might want to replace some of the LED lights inside. I swapped out the lights under my passenger dash as well as my own with blue LEDs, and it not only looks super awesome, but it is much easier to see inside of the trunk, where I also replaced it. These as well are very easy to replace. Just clip the old ones off, clip the new ones on, and it makes a big difference. By far one of the coolest things I feel like I've done. Next, a Tesla key holder is always a good option. If you don't store the key in your wallet or purse, or maybe you use a valet now and then, it's a great thing to have. These keys are expensive and a total pain to get replaced, so protecting them is probably a good idea. Most of these are relatively simple, just a little sleeve that you slide it into and it can basically clip on your keychain or wherever else. I only ever bring mine with me when I'm going to a place like a hotel or something. I'm going to give it to the valet, but when I'm not, I just keep it hooked right here on my wall on a little pin. This next accessory is a great way to take advantage of every inch of storage in your Tesla Model Y. I personally don't have this one yet because my Model Y is still on order, but when I do, I'll certainly be getting it. One particular benefit of this is it can be used as a trash can. That's not the original purpose of this, according to the pictures online, but on trips my kids are always eating snacks and, here mommy, take this, take this. Well, this way I'll be able to just have a trash can back there with a bag in it. They can throw all their junk in it, take it out, dump it somewhere, make it nice and simple, but I like how it fits back there. Now, the performance pedals are not essential, but a fun gift for a stocking stuffer, or if you just want to give your car a little bit more style. They are non-slip, which is super great for wet season like we have here in Washington, and made of super high quality aluminum. You can install these by just popping them over top of your pedals, and again, this is something I don't have in my car currently because mine broke from a previous install, but I'll be putting some new ones on as soon as they arrive. Now, if you use car seats or have a pet in your back seat, this next one is really key, and it is a View Pets bench car protector, especially if you have a lot of car seats, like I have 3 in the back of mine. I have used these for years and they have kept my white seats looking, well, basically like new. They come with spots for the seat belts to come through, and the top just hooks over the rear seat headrest and you're good to go. It comes out super easy to dump all the crumbs and junk out that's kept from getting inside your seat cushions, and then goes right back in super fast. Next is this trunk organizer. This is not specific to Tesla, but I found this to be one of my favorite accessories. Now, the one I'm showing you here is actually a newer version than the one I have in my car, but these things bring a place for everything. Small things, big things. You keep baby wipes in there, paper towels, anything else you don't want kind of rolling around your trunk. My wife sometimes puts things like milk and stuff in there, or eggs that she just want tipped over. And if you need the full amount of room inside your trunk, they fold down to a really small space and they can fit down below in that hidden compartment underneath of the carpet. Next, if you have kids in the back seat and need a way to mount their tablets for road trips, or really anytime you just want to distract them, this headrest mount is absolutely perfect. It just clamps below the back of your headrest and can be rotated to any angle. It works with a device from 6.3 inches to 10.5 inches and is definitely something we'll be having in our car before we head on a road trip. Next are liners for your cubbies and cup holders. Their job is to eliminate dust and make, well, cleanup a lot easier. If you've ever spilled coffee into your cup holders, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Trying to get down in there and get that dried coffee out and dust cluttered to it is a big pain. These you just simply take out and wash, no big deal. So those are 20 of the top accessories under $50 available in 2021. Don't forget to leave a like and comment, and I will see you guys on the next one.